Hi guys, it's Hannah from Trekitt, and I'm just up from the beautiful Lamberta today to show you the really gorgeous Arc'teryx Atom AR. Now the Atom AR is a really versatile little jacket, suits a wide range of conditions and temperatures, and it's a jacket that's been a firm favourite of ours for years. We just keep stocking it, we really love it. It's wind and water resistant whilst remaining highly breathable, and is more than capable of keeping you really toasty in freezing conditions. It's the perfect piece to wear under a shell if you're out mountaineering for the day, but also is great as a standalone jacket on those drier, colder days, much like I'm wearing it today. So the Atom AR is a synthetically insulated jacket. So Arc'teryx use their own Core-Loft insulation. Now Core-Loft is a little bit like Primaloft, but Arc'teryx have designed it to be more durable, and they also siliconize the synthetic fibers. And what that means is those siliconized fibers hold onto less moisture, so the jacket is more breathable. Okay. So then Arc'teryx use 3 different weights of that Core-Loft insulation throughout the Atom AR. So you have 120 grams per meter squared in the main body, you have 80 grams per meter squared underneath the arms, and you have 60 grams per meter squared in the hood. Now what that means is that kind of zonal insulation traps warm air where it's needed the most, but doesn't overheat you and keeps the weight and the pack size down. So synthetic insulation will keep you warm even if it does happen to get wet, and that's one of the reasons why we're really big fans of it, because the UK conditions are not always like this, and they're really changeable. If you're kind of unsure about which insulation works best for you and what you're kind of going to get up to, then just have a quick watch of this video. That's our down versus synthetic insulation video, and it will just give you a little breakdown on what insulation works best and where. Okay, so the face fabric on the Arc'teryx Atom AR is a fabric called Tyono or Tyono. I'm not really sure how it's said, and they probably say it a little bit different over the pond anyway. But basically, this is a really tightly woven 30 denier nylon. So this is then given a DWR, so a durable water repellent coating, just to help bead the moisture off this jacket. It's not a waterproof jacket though, so do please take a shell just in case you get caught out in a shower. So Tyono, being that really tight weave, allows a really minuscule amount of air permeability. So that actually plays a really important role. What that means is when you're working a little bit harder, so you're walking up a hill, that kind of thing, it allows for a little bit of air to come in from the outside and just replenish the warm air that's in the jacket. And that means that you won't sweat too much when you're working a bit harder. But being really tightly woven, it does mean that you will still be kept warm for when you're not moving. So let's break down the features. As usual, we will start from the top and work our way down. So the hood in the Arc'teryx Atom AR is a little bit more generous than its younger sister, the Atom LT. So this one is helmet compatible, so it's a little bit bigger. So this sits really nicely over the top of a helmet, so just makes it a bit more appropriate in mountain climbing conditions. But it does still have that really effective crown cinch that you pull in from the back, just to seal in and take out all that excess volume for when you're not wearing a helmet. That still sits really snug to your crown, so even when it's really windy, the hood won't blow off. Moving down then, you get 2 really lovely zippered hand pockets in the front. Now these hand pockets are fleece lined and are just a really nice place to stick your hands in when it gets a bit colder. Inside the jacket then as well, you have a zipped internal chest pocket, which is a great place to stash your phone when it's a bit colder so the battery doesn't die. So to seal out the cold then, at the bottom you have this lovely hem draw cord that goes all the way around the base of the jacket. So you can just pull that in and that just cinches around your bum and just helps to protect you from any cold updrafts. On the cuffs then, you've got these really soft jersey knit cuffs. Now they just sit snug to your wrist and again just help to protect from any drafts going up your sleeves, but they also sit really nicely underneath gloves and just help to protect from that little cold spot that you sometimes get. So I'm 5'1", I weigh roughly 50 kilos, and I'm wearing an Arc'teryx size extra small, or that's about an 8. So the Atom AR has Arc'teryx's regular fit block rather than the trim fit, so it's a little bit more relaxed around the waist, but that just means that you can get an extra couple of layers on underneath it, and it's still really, really comfortable and doesn't hinder your movement. So it's super, super toasty, and it can be worn on its own on a day like today. So it's pretty cold out today, but it's lovely and dry, so it can be worn on its own on a day like today, but can also be layered up underneath a shell when the weather is really coming down and it's still really cold. So that's it, guys. That's the really beautiful Arc'teryx Atom AR. It's a really snuggly, lovely, warm jacket that can be worn pretty much all year round depending on what you're doing, but it really, really excels in cold conditions. We all have one in the shop. We really love them. We've had them for years, we've stocked them for years. We just think that they are really great pieces. To shop our full range of sizes and colours, then head to the link here. And if you want to watch a little video on how your insulated jacket should fit, I do really recommend that. Just go and head to this link here too. And if you really love the content then we're putting out, then do hit that really shiny subscribe button. We really appreciate it and it feeds our egos. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you soon. Bye!